Hello my fellow hunters, in this video I'm going to show you two mods that enhanced my gameplay a lot. Didn't upload any other video until yet because I'm currently still progressing to the story. I'm in chapter 5.1 currently, so it still will take a time until finished with all the important stuff. For SwitchX Guide I can highly recommend the video from Bloody Bavarian. He did explain almost all the stuff you have to know, like motion values and everything else. I'm going to make a future morph video, but until yet I didn't know what's the exactly multipliers of all the files and other stuff, so it needs some time together. And for the elemental builds I can recommend a video from Lord Fiedner. He already uploaded a preset for a template for your armor set, and also it seems that the Ardian switch X's are the meta elemental switch X ones with the modified elemental value 4 times. If I'm not wrong, I currently crafted any Ardian switch X, so I can't talk too much about this, but it seems to be the strongest. Yes, and the weapon with the highest elemental value is the Jan Kutku switch X, if I'm not wrong. Also currently have this one, but not a fully upgraded version, which has, I don't know, a lot of elemental damage. And yeah, so the first thing I want to recommend for PC players is the DirectStorage 1.2.2 upgrade to 1.23. It seems that a lot of new releasing games didn't have the fully upgraded version to the newest. I don't know why, but it greatly increased my graphics. I am playing with the high texture pack, sometimes on high, sometimes on maximize settings, depends on what I'm currently doing. If I'm just progressing doing story, I have the maxed out version, and if I'm doing hunting monsters, it is just graphic settings high. And yes, it increases a lot, it reduces a lot the loading times from the textures, so this is absolutely must for every PC player. And the next mod I want to talk is one of my favorite ones. It shows your elemental damage as separated damage number. Here you can see a preset from the modder who was Link Samuel, who did almost like 40% of the entire mods, Nexus mods. But currently I didn't like the preset is like on personal opinion, and I just want to show my favorite one. The thing is, the in-game damage numbers, it's already disabled, yes, so that's the in-game damage numbers, and in my opinion they are a little bit too large, and I like them to be a little bit more smaller, so I reduced the font size from 30, which was preset, to 20, to made a little bit more smaller, and in my opinion this is a little bit better for your experience. There are also a lot of different fonts you can use, like from Dragon's Dogma or Dark Souls or what else, but I prefer Slot 2. I don't know from which games it is, but it seems to be the best one. And I also didn't like the P and E because it made it very long. Just delete everything. I use this mod also in Sunbreak, yes, and just put the elemental damage in brackets and adding a space to delimiter, or how it's called, and then you can see now in brackets the elemental damage, or you can also remove it. Oh no, I already had one. Yeah, so I think this is very great. So you can see, for example, on this hits, the elemental damage is like 20% of the raw damage, but I currently didn't have any elemental boost, so that's why the elemental damage isn't higher. You can also set your different colors for different hit zones. I think they are still pretty decent, because you have like the one for Mind's Eye, it is a white damage number, and for the weak zones or higher you have different setups. Currently here it is normal for normal meat, and for soft meat it is high. I like to adjust the elemental display. So for example, you can use forest green if you're adding an elemental head zone value which is higher than 20, and in this case the appearance of the damage number changes. I'm just going to put it back to high, and you can also change the color of fixed damage, like for example from your file bursts. So maybe they update this mod with the hits which can't crit, because Switch has a lot of hits which can't crit, like the full release slash finisher, or file explosions. So you can also change the color of them. Yeah, so I really enjoy this mod. If I make some speedruns or anything else, I'm also going to use this mod. If you're interested in more mods, you can tell me in the comment section, or if you didn't like them, you can also tag me so I make less video of them. So thanks a lot for watching. See you next time, guys. I'm gonna put the link of the mods in the description.